If you are an eBay seller, don't sleep on Etsy. If you are an Etsy seller, don't sleep on eBay. So I see a lot of people who are able to sell on both platforms really prefer one or the other, or really be against one or the other. And I'm here to tell you that it is so great to put your eggs, your reselling eggs, in many baskets. You're going to sell more if you have multiple platforms. If you do handmade or vintage or something that fits in the Etsy vibe, I do vintage. So I actually started on Etsy and then about a half a year later went to eBay. I will say consistently, eBay seems to do more in the overall consistency, but I make a bigger profit margin on Etsy. So while I sell less items, sometimes I come out the same amount as eBay. Etsy has less fees. That's great. eBay high or not less fees. They have lower fees, whereas eBay has higher fees. Um, there's just so many things. If you're a vintage seller or you sell hard goods, I also started selling on Poshmark a year ago. And what's great about them is if your item is under $5, you're going to automatically get the label. Yes, they take 20%, but that includes your shipping. If you sell hard goods, you know that sometimes your shipping takes over a lot of your profits. So I'm happy to pay that 20%, take their label, and go from there. So I use Vendu, and I use that to cross list. I've used them for about 2 years now. Basically, I put it on eBay and then I go to Vendu, and with a click of a button and in about 20 seconds for each platform, I list them all there. Cross listing is also a great way to effortlessly get your stuff put on all these different channels in such an easy way. I think it's a 25% off. They're going to give you your first month of Vendu if you use my link, which I will put in the comments below. Hope that was helpful, and I hope that you make a lot of sales this year.